are taking over your airwaves. In 3, 2, 1.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got to do the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one.
Good morning, Zebra Nation. There we go. Sorry for the issue there. I plugged my cables into the wrong spot. Oh, well, here we go. It is a Feel Good Friday. It is February 6th, 2026. It is a white day, and I'm coming to you from the high school cafeteria. We got a good show for you today. I think we're going to have a special guest, so make sure you stay tuned. And we got weather, we got announcements, we got sports, and it's a Feel Good Friday. Let's go.
We'll make it sweet, we'll make it short. Now here for you is the weather report.
The weather, baby.
Buenos dias, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently 13 degrees in New Brunswick. We got a low of 12 and a high of 31 today. It is a chilly, chilly day in and around Central Jersey. Hub City is frozen. What's the weekend look like? Let's see. Tomorrow, Saturday, we got a low of 4 and a high of 24, so be very careful if you have to go outside. Sunday, low of 3, high of 18. Monday, low of 4, high of 28. So it's going to be cold. If you have to go outside, make sure you are dressed appropriately. We have 747 followers on the school Instagram. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at nbhs.zebras. And while you're at it, make sure you give Zebra Podcast Net a follow as well. I believe all the things are plugged in. We're going to welcome in Mr. Roman Yolo. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Doing all right. A little cold, but
A little cold?
doing okay.
You look like you're slightly underdressed.
I'm okay. I have my jacket over there, but I'll be fine. I'll warm up throughout the day.
There you go. You want to help out with announcements too?
Sure. Why not?
Go ahead. Let's roll.
Subscribe and follow to the podcast. Listen on demand wherever you listen to your podcast. Scan the QR code.
There you go. We got some national days we're celebrating today. It's National Chopstick Day. You like chopsticks?
Use them when I'm eating sushi. That's about it.
There you go. It's also Bubblegum Day.
Definitely chew gum.
So enjoy gum and don't enjoy any gum on the bottom of your desk, kids.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's also Frozen Yogurt Day.
Definitely enjoyed that this weekend with the kids, even though it was 10 degrees out. But they enjoyed, creating
It's
their
never a bad time for frozen yogurt.
creating their bowl.
I don't know why you would do it in February, but
Nah.
it's cold.
There's no getting away from ice cream time, man. You can't. Ice cream anytime, all day.
Ice cream, you scream.
We all
all
scream.
And it's also Wear Red Day. So today we are wearing red to raise awareness for women's heart disease and heart attacks in women. So,
Fantastic cause.
yes. What else we got going on? On this day in history,
Mice and men.
in 1937, on this, there's lots of stuff that happened in history, but this was like the nicest thing. I don't want to talk about Mary Kay Letourneau and some other stuff in history.
Yeah, Mice and Men is a fantastic book.
Classic. Did you read it in high
I
school?
did. The ending gets me every time.
Always. So on this day of Mice and Men is published. Students, we got great clubs here at New Brunswick High School. Here are the clubs that are meeting today.
Robotics at 2:30 to 3:45 and B214.
Easy. One club.
Boom.
We got your daily tech table. Get your Chromebooks repaired, replaced, or serviced. In the morning from 8:30 to 9:15, you can get a loaner as well in the morning. And then from 1 to 1:45, you can return that loaner and get repairs and replacements, but no loaners in the afternoon. So if you went all day without a Chromebook, don't try to borrow one in Block 89. Use your physical ID and SmartPass to make it happen.
2026 yearbook, now $60. Order during advisor with Mr. McDermott or Ms. Esposito. Meeting every Wednesday. Scan the QR there for more details.
Want to give a shout out? Nope, not giving any shout out. Sorry. Join Student Government. They meet every Thursday from 2:45 to 3:45 in B321, where they blast off and make things happen here at the high school. Visit their revamped website at nbstudentcouncil.com. Follow them on Instagram at nbhs.stuco. Mr. Romagnolo, did you know that love is in the air?
It is February.
It is February, which means it's time for the Student Council Flowergrams.
Wow, what a surprise.
Yeah, so we got flowergrams on sale starting today through February 13th during all lunches. So here's what you can do, Mr. Romagnolo. You can spend $1 and send a card with a message.
I believe I got one from you last year.
You can spend $4 and you can get a card and a rose sent to somebody. You could spend $10 for the Sweetheart Special, which is 3 roses, sweetheart candy, and a card, or my personal favorite, and I don't like Cupid's Kiss because I call it the $20 Love Bomb. Come on, Juba, get on it. 6 roses, a giant Hershey Kiss, and a card.
It's quite a deal.
Spread some love and get your order in today. Valentine grams will be delivered February 13th. Listen to Peer to Peer. It's the Peer Leadership Podcast here at the high school. For more information, go to zebrapodcastnetwork.com/peer-to-peer.
Sazon Latino. I'm not going to scream it like Mr. Alex, but that is the QR code for their podcast. Go ahead and give it a scan and listen up.
Yes, they're going to have Dr. Fields in studio next week for a conversation.
Nice.
So that'll be a fun episode, so make sure you get subscribed and don't miss it. All right, Mr. Romagnolo, you've been here for many years. Shout out your favorite class at this time.
Currently, I got to give it to my seniors. Love those kids. They definitely come by and say hello all the time, and it's always a pleasure having them be all respectful young men and women. Love it.
Yeah, shout out class of 2026. Happy birthday to you if today is your birthday. Sorry your friends didn't care enough about you to submit a shout out, but happy birthday from Mr. Nessie and Mr. Romagnolo. If you see Mr. Romagnolo, you take your chances. You might get a birthday hug or a fist bump, or he might do birthday punches. Who knows? So go say hi in front of B122, right?
Yeah.
There
Oh,
you
good
go.
job. No, well done. Remember my room.
All right, Mr. Romagnolo.
Definitely get some zebra merch.
Sell
Scan
it.
the code. Sazon Latino has some really cool merch. Love the color schemes. Love the Latino vibes. And I love that little hoodie with the cute little characters on it. So get your merch now and scan right there.
There you go. If you want to get announcements or shout-outs on the morning show, go to our website, zebrapodcastnetwork.com. You could submit something on a Google form, or better yet, I would love to get voicemails, so birthday shout-outs, club advisors, letting us know what's going on with your clubs. Submit those voicemails. And now, the Zebra Sports Desk. Good morning, Zebra Nation. What happened yesterday in Zebra Sports? Shout out and congratulations to your girls basketball team. They defeated Somerset Tech 56-13 on their senior night. So congratulations to the Lady Zebras, especially members of the class of 2026. Boys basketball did not fare as well. They were defeated by Woodbridge 62-27. Ouch. So they will bounce back. They were on a little bit of a streak. They ran into the Barons.
Basketball can be like that.
Basketball, sometimes it'd be like
Be a
that.
little streaky.
Yeah. Coming up today, we got wrestling. They will travel to Central Jersey College Prep for a match at 6 o'clock. Good luck to the Grapplers on the mats this evening. No sports this weekend. So, Mr. Romano, you familiar with this part of the show?
With the...
Where I yell?
No.
All right, you just join in. Ready? That's it for sports. Go Zebras! Go Zebras, indeed.
Now I remember that.
You're listening to the Zebra Podcast Network. Your school, your voice.
All right, it is a Feel Good Friday here on your Zebra Morning Show, Zebra Podcast Network, your school, your voice, and we're bringing in a special voice today. Good morning to Mr. Roman Yolo, history teacher extraordinaire. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
All right, so the whole reason I wanted to bring you on here was after many years and hard work on your part, you are bringing a new social studies elective to the high school beginning in September of 2027.
Correct.
What is the name of this new course, Mr. Romagnolo?
September 2026, as in this year.
Oh,
So
sorry.
27. It's okay. So the course is Sports and Politics in a Socially Unjust World. The rationale is basically going to talk about how sports and politics are aligned, but as well as, the political stuff. Sports is it's an ever consuming part of our society where we are so invested in it, and we're going to kind of talk about how sports impact people, the places, and the events around them, and how they reflect the feelings of what society is currently going through.
What inspired you to, or what sparked in your brain to combo sports and history, politics? Where did it come from?
So I have always played sports my entire life. I am a sports fanatic. I love soccer, football, baseball, just everything. But, and obviously being a history teacher and a coach, this brings all of it together, all of my passions together. And I, was reading books upon books of, just history, and came across a book that changed my life a little bit called How Soccer Explains the World. And that book specifically, obviously being a soccer coach, it was great. But that specific course gave me, or that book, gave me a kind of it was an enlightenment, I would say, into what this course could look like. And I was, pretty motivated to get this done. And over the course of the last few years, just been plugging away at it. What's really cool about the curriculum is that it is ever changing, right? So events in our real world are constantly changing. Every day there's new news. Every day there's new events happening. And what the course does is it reflects how current events can be connected to sports and what the sports sentiments are feeling are at that specific moment in history. So really awesome opportunity for our kids to get involved in something that they might be passionate about as well.
Is this a full year course or a half year course?
It's a half year course, so will take place for one full semester. So you'll have the course for 90 days, and then after 90 days, you would switch to your other half year elective. But over the course of those 90 days, there are some really cool topics that would be discussed.
What type of student would or should take this class?
I recommend it to all athletes. Anyone who is an athlete, who enjoys sports, who enjoys history, who is passionate about social justice. That is a requirement for our district, and it will be fulfilled if you take this class as well. So this is part of the social justice requirement if you are looking for a class to fill for that specific area. But the ideal student is anyone in this building. If you can connect with anything around you that is sports related, if you are constantly involved in sports, whether it's playing it, thinking about it, hearing it in the news, it is going to be a real opportunity for you to stoke the fires of that passion.
What types of assignments or projects would students be doing in this class?
So a lot of it will be project-based assignments, research projects. You'll be doing biographies on specific athletes that maybe have changed the course of history or have stood up to regimes or specific moments in history where it was controversial, right? You have your black athletes, you have your women athletes, you have your athletes during the Olympics in the early 1930s. There's so many really cool examples of how these athletes used sports as a medium to get their message across to larger populations. And it made people start thinking about change for the better.
Now, sports history is a vast amount of time that could be covered. Is there a specific time period that this course covers from like when to when?
So it's not chronological. It's more thematic based. So there's going to be themes of specific units. But we do start with the Olympics, which is the game of all games, right? When it all
Real quick,
began.
by the way, today starts the Winter Olympics
Correct.
in.
Italia.
There you go.
Cortina, Milano. Yes. So if you're interested in the Olympics, the Winter Olympics are currently happening. Highlights will be shown all over NBC Sports, and you can get. I'm sure you'll see it across social media, some of the really cool things that some of these athletes are doing on the snow, which I don't like. But, yeah.
I had another question. I'm sorry, Mr.
No,
Romeo.
please.
A student takes this course.
Mm-hmm.
They do the projects. They learn the material. What will they walk away with potentially that will either be a skill for life, or what do you think or hope will be the impact on a student who takes the class?
A relationship that's built on how sports can kind of connect with the world around you on a daily basis. It's an escape. And I think sports are important for a variety of athletes or non-athletes alike. It is a way to kind of take a break from the busy hustle and bustle of the real world and enjoy some of the strongest, fastest athletes in the world competing at a specific event. But what's really cool is how, it's not just people throwing a ball. It's the fan culture. It's the stadium culture. It's the team logos and how they connect with communities and societies, and how teams are civically engaged in our fan base. And you'll see that in the course, and it's going to be really fun to teach it. I'm extremely excited, and I think it's a really awesome opportunity for our kids to get us something new or a new elective that they can kind of get their toes wet in.
Now, you mentioned that obviously an athlete who's interested in social justice and history, it's obviously a great crossover. What about, and this has been known to happen maybe only a handful of times in the history of education, you might get students who don't care about sports, and maybe they get put in this class and they can't get out of it. How are you going to reach that kid who, I don't like sports, Mr. Romagnolo, but maybe history, or I like history, I don't care about sports?
Yeah.
They're in the class.
So there's going to be some way to connect with the curriculum in every lesson, that whether it's a do now, whether it's tapping into student interests, right? There will be surveys taken throughout the course in terms of what kids, what their interests are, what are their passions, right? And, even if it's a student who's been just placed into my class, put in an effort. You might actually learn something. And even if it's not something that you enjoy, you get to have a class with me.
Well, kids, if that didn't sell you on this, I mean, there you go. It's another opportunity to have Mr. Romagnolo as your as your educator.
Maybe they've been lucky enough to have me twice, maybe thrice, 3 times. That'd be crazy. But it'd be pretty cool to see students over and over again, especially if you guys keep coming back to me. That's a good sign.
Awesome. So how, if I'm a student, do I get into this class?
Yes, speak to your counselors, or when it comes time for course selection for the electives, for your half-year electives, put in the sports and politics elective under the search for the course. Use your counselors for more guidance, and they'll be able to kind of help you fill that schedule request. But if you want to get a change into the class early in the year, next year, obviously wait the first couple of weeks of school and then speak to a counselor, and they can make some moves and get you into the class. But I'm incredibly excited to get started.
I know, again, this has been a long time coming.
Very long time.
I feel like you've had this class ready to go for the last 25 years.
5-ish
but it's
since
good.
COVID.
Yeah. All right, so if you have questions, you can go see Mr. Romagnolo in B122. That's where he hangs out all day. Or you can also email him, look him up in your student email, send him a question if you have questions about the class, and I'm sure he'll be happy to answer them.
Very happy and very content.
All right, Mr. Romagnolo, let's shift gears. It is a Feel Good Friday here on the Zebra Morning Show. What was your win of the week?
My win of the week, I have to give it out to, I have a couple of students this year that really just keep a smile on my face every single day. Shout out to Ari Snell. That kid and his buddy William, just all the time, even though they want to bother me all day and every day in the hallways, I love those 2 kids, man. They just get me going every single day. So I'm ecstatic. It's always nice to see the kids. So my win of the week is seeing the smiles on those kids' faces every single day and coming to dap me up and say hello in the morning. They do give me a nice little shift into drive for the rest of the day.
Nice. My win of the week, I got the opportunity to announce the boys' senior night and do their game this year. And it was fun to see those guys who I've seen over the last couple years be seniors now. And one, to have them win that senior game. So certainly a literal win of the week. And as you know, I love doing the announcing stuff. What are your plans for this very frigid weekend?
Well, definitely to stay warm inside and watch the Super Bowl on Sunday. But soccer tournament this weekend for my son. It doesn't stop with kids, man. There's always something to do, always some kind of an activity, and as you know, sports is kind of my world. So,
yes. Who do you like in the Super Bowl? Let's get.
I want the Seahawks to win, man. I really do. I do not want to see the Patriots win again. More for my brother, who's a big Jets fan. So, all the Jets fans out there, I am very sympathetic towards your cause of being a terrible football team. So, go Seahawks this weekend.
I'm also pulling for the Seahawks. Now, we did touch lightly on the Olympics opening ceremonies tonight, getting ready for 14 days of some of the best competition in sports that can happen.
Yeah.
What are you interested in sport-wise in the Winter Olympics?
So the snowboarding is always so cool to me. How those guys are constantly defying physics and how you can contort your body to do those.
It's amazing how many times you could spin around in the air.
Yeah, without vomiting. It's pretty
And then
wild.
land safely.
Yeah, credit to those guys. Credit to those athletes, men and women, of course.
Absolutely.
So, what about you, Ness?
For me, I gotta go curling. Love
so
me
cool.
some curling.
Yeah, man. Those little brooms, it's just so cool.
It's one of those sports that makes me say, at any point, I could probably learn how to do it, and I could still be an Olympian.
Absolutely, you could be, a retiree learning how to play curling, and you can enjoy it. Maybe we should show. That's some content for next week's podcast about the Olympics.
You know what? This, over the 2 weeks, on the networks of NBC Universal. Definitely. I mean, put it on your screens in your classroom.
Yeah.
Just, show the different sports, the highlights, whatever. Besides curling, for me, it's also, obviously, I like hockey. Love me some hockey. And, I can get into figure skating.
Yeah, well, listen, some of these kids have never seen winter sports before in their life or have played them. So it might be something so new for them that they'd be so interested in it,
There you go. So it's a sports weekend. We got the Super Bowl. We got our wins of the week. We'll be back on Monday, and we will have Maestro Monday. We are going to welcome in the new 12th grade vice principal, Miss Cooper. She will be joining us for a little conversation, and we will get to know her and welcome her to New Brunswick High School, so tune in for that. Mr. Romagnolo, thank you for coming in and talking about your course.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. And
you get lots of kids who register, and maybe they say, you know what, Mr. Romagnolo, you have to teach this all day, both days.
Yeah, that could happen. And thank you for having me on here, and it's always a pleasure. And we appreciate your hard work in this place, Ness. So keep it up.
Thank you very much. All right, Mr. Romagnolo, wave goodbye, say goodbye.
Ciao.
Thank you for listening to the Zebra Morning Show. Please tell a friend to help spread the word. Word of mouth is the best way to help us grow. Be sure to follow us on social media. We're on X, Instagram, and Threads at Zebra Podcast Net. Visit our website at zebrapodcastnetwork.com where you can learn about joining us. And don't forget to send us your announcements and shout-outs. Have a great day, Zebra Nation.